must be Rebecca." Michael's wife, Claire, extended her hand at the agency's annual gala. She was stunning, effortlessly elegant, and her smile was genuinely warm. I shook her hand, an internal alarm blaring that I'd been sleeping with her husband for 18 months. "Michael talks about you constantly," she continued. "That sustainability campaign? Absolutely brilliant." She laughed, a light, easy sound, as I offered a forced, hollow chuckle. Michael stood beside her, his hand on the small of her back, the same way he touched me. I left 20 minutes later, trembling with the realization that until that moment, Claire had been an abstraction, a reason for his absence. Now she was a real person with a kind smile, utterly unaware of her husband's double life. That handshake changed everything. Our story began at a Starbucks. I was half asleep in line when the guy in front of me ordered the most complicated drink I'd ever heard. He turned, caught my smirk, and grinned. "I know, I'm that guy." We chatted for a few minutes. He was charming, confident, easy to talk to. He handed me his business card, mentioned his agency was hiring. I noticed the wedding ring, of course, but it was just a job opportunity, professional networking. That's what I told myself. 2 weeks later, I was in his corner office getting hired. The salary was incredible, the work exactly what I wanted. Michael was smart, funny, and genuinely interested in my ideas, in a way my previous boss never had been. For the first few months, everything was strictly professional. Then came the late nights, a big deadline, just the two of us finishing a pitch. He ordered Thai food. We ate in the conference room, the city lights spread out below us. That's when things started to shift. "You're really good under pressure," he said. "I'm dying inside, just good at hiding it." He laughed. Same. The way he looked at me right then wasn't professional anymore. He seemed to catch himself, looked away, cleared his throat. "My wife thinks I work too much." My wife. Reality check. "Do you?" I asked. He was quiet for a moment. "Sometimes it's easier to be here than home." I should have changed the subject, kept boundaries clear, but I didn't. "That sounds lonely," I said softly. He met my eyes. "It is." After that night, the late nights became routine. Just us, Thai food, conversations that went deeper than work. He told me about his 8-year-old daughter, Sophie, about how his marriage had slowly become more like a roommate situation than a partnership. "We don't really talk anymore," he said one evening. "It's all logistics. Who's picking up Sophie? What's for dinner? Did you pay the electric bill? That's it. We're co-parents, not partners." I asked if they'd tried counseling. He said Claire stopped going each time. He looked tired, older than his 42 years. "But you," he said quietly, "you make me feel less lonely." My heart stopped. "Michael, I don't think—" "I know. I shouldn't have said that. That was completely inappropriate. I'm sorry. But the thing is, I understood, because I'd been lonely too." We started texting outside work. Nothing inappropriate at first, just "good morning" or "this made me think of you." Then Valentine's Day happened. Early morning text. "I wish I could take you to dinner tonight." I stared at that message, heart pounding. "But you can't," I typed. "I know." "Because you're married." "I know, but I can't stop thinking about you. I've tried. I can't." I should have ended it right there. Instead, I wrote, "Me neither." That night, while he was at dinner with Claire, we texted until 2 in the morning. About everything, about how wrong this was, about how right it felt anyway. The first kiss happened late one night in the office. We were celebrating landing a major client. Someone had left champagne in the break room. We were laughing about something stupid. Then the laughter faded, and we were just looking at each other. "I should go," I whispered. "You should," he agreed. Neither of us moved. Then his hand was on my face, and mine was on his chest, and we were kissing like we'd both been holding our breath for months. When we pulled apart, we were shaking. "I'm so sorry," he said. "Don't be. Rebecca, you deserve so much better than this, than me. You deserve someone who can actually—" "I'm choosing this," I interrupted. "I know what I'm doing." But I didn't. I had no idea what I was signing up for. After that, we couldn't stop. Hotel rooms during lunch breaks, stolen afternoons when he was supposed to be in meetings, text messages at all hours saying, "Thinking of you," and "Wish you were here." But there were rules. Unspoken but absolute. No calls after 9 p.m. That was family time. No weekends unless he was traveling for work. No holidays ever. Christmas? He was with his family. New Year's? With Claire. My birthday? I spent it alone with a text that said, "Wish I could be there." His birthday? I texted at midnight. He replied 3 hours later. "Thanks so much. Claire threw me a surprise party." I cried that night. Not from jealousy, but from the realization that maybe their marriage wasn't as dead as he claimed. About 6 months in, a friend set me up on a blind date. Jake, investment banker, nice guy, completely available and uncomplicated. We went out 3 times. On the 3rd date, he kissed me goodnight, and I felt absolutely nothing, because he wasn't Michael. I told Michael about Jake. We were in a hotel room, our usual spot. He was getting dressed to go home. "I met someone," I said, trying to sound casual. He froze, shirt half-buttoned. "Oh, that's good. You should date. You should be with someone who can actually take you to dinner in public and—" His voice cracked. "Are you upset?" I asked. He turned to face me. "What do you want me to say, Rebecca? That I'm happy some guy gets to do all the things I can't? Hold your hand in public? Introduce you to his friends? Be with you on holidays?" The room felt heavy with everything we couldn't say. "Then leave her," I said quietly. Long silence. "I can't." "Why not?" "Sophie. I can't do that to my daughter. His daughter, always the reason, always the shield. You're not staying for her," I said. "You're staying because leaving is hard and staying is easier." He finished dressing without responding, kissed my forehead, and left. I never saw Jake again. Then came the work gala, the handshake with Claire, her kindness, her warmth, her complete lack of suspicion. After that night, I couldn't shake it, couldn't stop seeing her smile, feeling her friendly squeeze on my arm. 2 weeks later, Michael showed up at my apartment on a Saturday afternoon, jeans and a t-shirt. I'd only ever seen him in suits. "I told Claire I had to go into the office for a few hours," he said. We ended up in bed. Afterward, lying there tangled in my sheets, he said something that made my heart stop. "I'm leaving her." I turned to look at him. "What?" "After Sophie's birthday next month. I'm going to tell Claire. I'm done lying. I'm done sneaking around. I want to actually be with you. For real. You're serious?" "I love you, Rebecca. How could you not know that?" I started crying. I didn't know if this was real for you. If I was just convenient. "You're the most real thing in my life," he said, holding me tight. "Everything else is just going through the motions." I let myself believe him. Let myself imagine a future where we could actually be together openly. Sophie's birthday came and went. "The timing's not right," he said. "Claire's mother is visiting. I can't drop this on her now." Then it was Thanksgiving. "Can't ruin the holidays." Then Christmas. "Let's wait until after New Year's." Then it was Sophie's school play, then a work crisis, then Claire's best friend's wedding. Then. Always something. I stopped believing around February, but I couldn't leave. I was in too deep, too invested, too in love. It finally ended on a Tuesday night in April. I was lying in bed, scrolling mindlessly through my phone, when his text came through. "I can't do this anymore." My stomach dropped. Can't do what? This, us. I thought I could leave her. I've been trying to work up the courage for months, but I can't. Sophie needs stability. Claire needs me. And I'm destroying you in the process. My hands were shaking as I typed, "So that's it? 2 years and you're ending this over text?" "I'm so sorry. God, I'm so sorry. You deserve so much better than this. Than me." "You're right. I do. I never meant to hurt you." "But you did. You made me believe you'd choose me. You said you loved me." "I do love you." "No. You loved having me. You loved the escape. But you never loved me enough to actually choose me." I blocked his number before he could respond, deleted every text, every photo, every trace of him from my phone. I quit my job the next week, couldn't face seeing him in meetings, passing his office, pretending everything was fine when my entire world had collapsed. Now, 6 months later, I'm rebuilding. New city, new job, new apartment. Some days I'm okay, some days I'm angry. Some days I miss him so much I physically ache. But every day I'm a little bit stronger, a little bit further away. Here's what I learned from those 2 years. When someone says they'll leave their spouse but keeps finding reasons not to, they never will. When someone loves you in secret, they don't love you enough. When someone asks you to wait, they're really asking you to disappear. I gave Michael 2 years of my life. Holidays alone. Birthdays alone. Watching couples in restaurants and feeling the ache of wanting something I couldn't have. Hiding. Waiting. Hoping. And he gave me excuses. If you're reading this and you're the other woman, please hear me. You deserve someone who chooses you in daylight, not someone who hides you in darkness. Someone who's proud to be with you, not someone who saves you in their phone under a fake name. Someone who wants a future with you, not just stolen moments. Walk away, even if it destroys you, because I promise you, staying will destroy you slower, and that's so much worse. I think about that handshake sometimes. Claire's warm grip, her genuine smile, her complete trust in her husband. I think about how she had no idea that the woman she was being so kind to was sleeping with her husband. I think about how she probably still doesn't know. And I hope, wherever she is now, that she's okay, because she deserved better than what we did to her, and I deserved better than what he did to me. We both deserved better than Michael's cowardice, but at least now I know that. And knowing that is the first step toward healing.